Okay, we're going to move quickly here in the Pointillism color wheel demo. Forgive me if the sound quality is terrible. So the first thing you want to do after you open Chrome Canvas is you want to go to New from Image and then select the color wheel that you downloaded. Now I'm going to start up here in the top section, and we're going to start with our primary colors, and our primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. So don't forget that, that's very important. Since I'm already on yellow, I'm going to go ahead and start with yellow. Now here you're going to adjust your opacity and size of your point. Make sure your opacity is up to 100, and then the size of your dots we are going to set somewhere around 50%, maybe a little smaller. Smaller dots actually work better for this. Okay, now up here you've got these little tools. You've got your undo and redo. So let's say you do something and you want to undo it. You click that. Oops, I accidentally undid the wrong thing. I can hit redo and it'll bring it back. Alright, I'm going to get rid of that. And now I've got my color selected and I am painting with dots. Now when you get up here to these arrows, it's going to give you a little trouble. So what I want you to do is I want you to click your mouse and hold it and just fill in that space behind the arrows solidly. Okay, once you do that, then go back to doing your dots. Okay, now in my example, I noticed that when I reduced my image, the red looked a little pink, and that was because I left white spaces. Okay, so I don't want to leave any white spaces. But if I do it all the same color, then you're not going to see the dots. It's just going to look like a solid mass. So I'm going to take a darker yellow and I'm going to mix that into my space. So I'm using two different colors. Excuse me. I'm still using yellow, but I'm using a lighter and a darker yellow. Okay. So I'm dotting and I'm dotting and I'm dotting. And I recommend that you frequently switch back and forth. Now remember, you're trying to do dots, not lines. Okay, so switch back and forth from the lighter and the darker color so you get a kind of a texture. Alright, so here's my pizza cheese looking yellow slice, right? Okay, I'm ready to do my next primary color. So I'm going to choose red. And I'm going to go ahead and start dotting, dotting, dotting. Make sure you leave a space between the two primary colors. That's where your secondary color is going to go. So I'm dotting with the lighter red. And now I'm going to choose a little darker red. And I'm going to go in and fill in some more white space. And like I said, keep switching back and forth between the two different colors so you get a sort of random application of the two colors. Okay, now I'm ready to do my secondary color. And we know that red and yellow make orange. Now you'll notice that I made my point much smaller, probably down to 10. Okay, it really works better with smaller dots. So I've done a little bit of red and now I'm doing a little bit of yellow. And I'm just going to keep switching back and forth between the red and the yellow until I get all the white space filled. Now, I will warn you, this can get a little tedious. You know, people think art is easy, but sometimes when it's tedious like this, it's difficult to stick with it. But be patient, take a break if you need to. You have 2 days to do this color wheel, so take your time and do a good job. Alright, so now you can see how the red and the yellow are kind of evenly spread out. Alright, now I'm going to do yellow and blue together so you can see another secondary color. Now I have to confess that I'm not 100% satisfied with this software. I don't feel that the colors blend the way I would like them to, but it's what we have on our Chromebook right now, so we're going to do it. Alright, on my blue space, I've used a darker and a lighter blue, and now I'm ready to blend my red and blue together. And so I'm dotting, dotting, dotting. And there you go. So there is our Pointillist color wheel.